Hello everyone and welcome. Today we're going to be looking at some decorative lights that I just got that are really great for using during the upcoming holidays or all year long. These decorative lights are great for giving some warm mood lighting to any part of your home or business, plus they're also decorative enough that you can leave them up all year long. No need to use tacky looking Christmas lights when you can have elegant bistro lights like these guys that we're going to be looking at today. These lights are also energy efficient enough, using only 1 watt per light, and they're great for indoors or outdoor use. Now I know a lot of my viewers like to shop at Harbor Freight, and I can tell you that these lights are better looking and a better value than what Harbor Freight sells. So let's look at these guys and see how they perform. But before we do that, if you enjoy watching honest tool and product reviews plus helpful DIY projects, be sure to hit that subscribe button so you get notified every time I produce another product review video or DIY video. Alright, here's a shot of the box for you. Let me open these guys up and get them out of there. Alright guys, so when you unbox these guys, this is everything you get. Now I know it looks a little messy and unruly right here, but I just got them out of the box. Obviously the cord needs a little time to relax and look a little bit better when you string them out. But right here, it may look a little bit messy. But these are the 25-foot LED hanging string lights from Brightown, available on Amazon, link in description below. At the time of making this video, this light kit retails for $25.96, and that's for the 25-footer. And they do have a 10% discount coupon on their Amazon page, making it even cheaper than that. And if usual, if I happen to come across any additional discounts, I'll put it in the description down below, so check that out first before you do anything. Now, like I mentioned, this is the 25-footer right here. It also comes in a 50-footer and in a 100-footer if you want to buy those instead. And these are plastic bulbs. Believe it or not, this is actually plastic. It's actually an acrylic. It looks really, really good. But they also do sell it in glass if you happen to want that. And they also do sell it in RGB light and multicolored light, because these are the white lights that I got right here. So what you get in the package is you get the string light, you get 2 spare bulbs, and you get 2 spare fuses. One is loose in a package right here, and one is actually in the connector in the base of it where you plug it into the wall. You can slip that open. If that fuse ever goes bad, there's a spare right next to it, so you can replace it right there. Let me put these aside over here so I don't drop them and knock them over somewhere. Anyway, so you also get the owner's manual that tells you everything about all these guys, how to take care of them, install them, all that kind of good stuff, and everything I just said right now about the fuses and all that. I suggest you read through that to get informed. So these guys come with a 15-month warranty, and the dimensions on these guys, this particular set is 25 feet long, and there's 12 inches in spacing between each bulb. So that gives you some idea what that's going to look like, but I'm going to string it up for you so you guys can see it anyway. Now these guys are LED bulbs, and they put out a nice, warm, comfortable 2200K light color. And these lights are efficient where they only consume 1 watt per bulb. So this whole string light will only consume 25 watts. 25 bulbs, 1 watt per bulb. Like I said, they are shatterproof because these are acrylic bulbs. They look perfectly fine to me. I can't tell the difference between these and glass, but I like them better because I think safety, safety-wise. If you're stringing them up and you drop one for some reason, you don't need to worry. It'll just bounce instead of shattering. But if you want to get the ones that are glass, feel free to do that. They also sell you one of those sets. Now, the bulbs are replaceable on these guys. These are not affixed in here. They're not like Christmas lights that are stuck in there. These are replaceable, and they're your standard C7 E12 socket base right there, your standard candelabra style. So you can find these just about anywhere, either Amazon, Walmart, Target, just about anywhere. Home Depot too. You can get these anywhere you want. So they're very, very common bulbs, easy to replace, no problem whatsoever. And you don't need to worry, unlike Christmas tree lights, like I said, if one of these fails, the rest of them keep working. There's nothing to worry about in that case. So they're all independent of each other. They're all going to work together or separately, regardless of what happens to each individual bulb. Now, you can link up more of these strands together if you want to. If you have a very large area, they say on there that you can link up to 17 of these 25-foot strands. Obviously, that's going to be different for the 50-footer and the 100-footer. But on these 25s, you can go up to 17, which is huge. You can cover a lot of area doing that stuff. And these guys are also very nice where they stay cool to the touch. Let me turn them on for you right now, and we'll see how they look. And there you go, because they're on low right now, because these bulbs are dimmable. And I have them plugged into a dimmer right here, and we're going to test it right now, see how the dimming function works. So there you are, I have them turned them on, and you can dim them up or down using your dimmer. And there you go, that's the minimum on the dimmer, and then you can go higher above that if you want to. And obviously every dimmer is going to work a little different, but you can see that the dimming function works very nicely on there. You can go higher or lower depending on what you want. But that's the way they look. That is the full brightness right there. And the convenience also about these bulbs is that they have a nice hanging hook on them right there. Can't pull up the set very well right here, but you can see it has a nice hanging hook right there. So you can either hang them by the string or hang them individually right there on the hook. So that's very comfortable. And as you can see, I'm touching the bulb. It is totally cool. I don't feel any heat whatsoever radiating from it. It doesn't get warm at all. That's very, very nice right there. And like I said, one bulb goes bad, they should all work, so let's test it out. There you go. That bulb went bad right there. It's not working, but the rest of them are still on. So that's very convenient right there. You don't need to worry about it. This guy goes out, the rest of them still work. No problem there. In fact, if you're curious there, I removed it completely. The bulb is totally missing, but the rest of them are still working. So that's perfectly fine right there. Very, very cool. And to connect the strands, all you do is connect it to the end piece right there. Just plug straight into there and you keep on going. So just like your Christmas tree light, but much, much better and more convenient. Let me turn those down a little bit right there. So these lights are really great for indoor or outdoor use because they are IP44 weatherproofs. So you can use them indoors or outdoors. Leave them outdoors all year round. No trouble whatsoever. Rain, sleet, snow, sun, heat, dust, whatever. They'll be just fine either indoors or outdoors. So these lights are really great for holidays and festive events all year long. Use them to give you a festive light anytime or use them for special events like holidays, weddings, parties, get-togethers, etc. Use them to light up your patio, gazebo, outdoor umbrellas, walkways, roof line, fence line, pool area, garden area, etc. They're also great for decorating interior spaces like restaurants, dining areas, bistros, family room, kids' playroom, etc. So these lights are great for just about any kind of decorating idea you have in mind. So let's set them up and see how they look when we're actually using them. Alright guys, so I strung up the lights in here inside my shop just to get a rough idea of what they look like before I put them outside somewhere. And then I have them turned on right now. Let me turn off all the shop lights and then we'll see exactly what they look like when it's totally pitch black darkness. And there you go. Look at that. It's like a festive little environment in here in my shop. And this would be even better in a nice outdoor place like under an umbrella, a patio, an eating area, a family room, kids' playroom, anything, restaurant, anything like that. You could really make it look a heck of a lot more enjoyable, entertaining, has a nice warm color to it, so it's not offensive. It just gives you enough light so you can see what's going on. And look at this, there's no other lights in this room, and look how well lit everything is. It's only 25 watts, but when you spread it out, it gives you a lot of power. 1 watt per bulb. Look at that. The whole room is very nicely lit up. So let me set these up outside and we'll see what they look like at night. Alright guys, here we are outside in the mid-afternoon. I set them up outside on the patio and you can see exactly how they look during the daytime when you have them hung up. And I just put them kind of loosey-goosey just to see what they look like. I still have to come back and refine this a little bit later on. But let's come back at night and see what they look like in the evening. Okay, and here we are at night, and look how they light up everything. They actually do a pretty decent job. There you go. In the nighttime, they light up everything very nicely. It's only 25 watts total, but they actually do a pretty decent job. And you can see them a little closer right there. As I get closer, you can see them. Like I said, this is not the way they're going to be. This is just experimental right now. But I'm going to come up later with the wife and figure out exactly how she wants to set them up. And then we'll get them a little bit more refined. But for right now, you can see the lights look decent. They put out a good amount of light. And they're very pleasant to look at when you're underneath them. So there you go. That's what they look like at night. Alright guys, there you have it, a review and demonstration of some really cool and affordable decorative string lights. I think these lights are really great. They give you some really good lighting in a very compact and attractive package. Like I said at the beginning of the video, I think these lights are much better value than the comparable string lights from Harbor Freight. This package gives you double the amount of lights and longer warranty, and they cost about the same as the Harbor Freight string lights. If you're looking at getting some string lights, I would suggest looking at these guys instead of the Harbor Freight counterpart. So my final thoughts are that these lights are a great decoration and give you some very nice accent lighting for your property all year round. For the same price as some tacky Christmas lights, you can get these much more attractive string lights instead and use them all year long. Check out their Amazon page for complete details. Hope you enjoyed the video. Hit that thumbs up button, hit that subscribe button, and I'll see you guys on the next one. Bye-bye for now.